Chief guest for tonight and keynote speaker, Ms. Asma Rezmouki, who is the current president of IFAC, CMA president, CMA Sri Lanka president, Professor Lakshmana Vatavala, chairman of the panel of judges, Professor Ho Yu Ki, guest of honor today, chairman of the SEC, Mr. Faisal Saleh, the CEO of CSC, Mr. Rajiv Bandaranaike, past president, Mr. Henanayake Bandara, council members of CMA, ladies and gentlemen, friends. It is indeed my privilege and honor to be associated with these awards, which are happening for the 9th consecutive year. The Colombo Stock Exchange puts great emphasis and value in terms of reporting standards. And why we do that is because we are an exchange that is a disclosure-based exchange. And all the listing rules and compliance and governance structures are based on disclosures. So essentially having a very robust reporting structure, reporting framework for the companies that are listed are very, very important, especially from an investor perspective. Investors, if you look at how things have progressed over the world and how they've evolved, no longer just look at your P&L and balance sheet. They want to have a far more holistic reporting view of the company and the impact that it creates. And I think if you look at how the world has moved over the years, and even in terms of Sri Lanka, the crisis we faced and all of that, I think that underscores why such reporting standards are needed. And I think that's why having such awards that recognize companies that comply or do this better is very, very important. The CSC have always been wanting to sort of promote this. I think this year we have 53 companies that have taken part in these awards. All of them are not listed. But I'm told that we have over 130 companies that in some form comply to the integrating reported standards, either as a whole or maybe even partially. And the Colombo Stock Exchange has 285 companies, so that means we still have a long way to go. And we would really want to see and encourage more companies coming up to that standard and complying and reporting. Because I think investors, stakeholders rather, of companies are not just interested, like I said, in terms of profits. The other aspects in terms of environmental, social, governance, standards are just as important. And I think these awards really sort of underscore, give value and encourage companies to do more. I would also like to give to acknowledge and recognize Professor Lakshmana Vatavala, who has really, I think, championed this cause from a national perspective. He probably doesn't remember, but I started off my first job almost 30 years ago when he was chairman of Pan Asia Bank, and I was a school leaver joining that bank. And since then, over the last probably 30-year period and even before that, he has done immense work, and I thought I should take a moment in terms of recognizing his value and his dedication in terms of not just accountancy, but in terms of uplifting the standards of reporting that are ultimately going to benefit all of the companies and also the country as a whole, the economy as a whole. So, Professor Vatavala, thank you very much. From the bottom of my heart, and I think all the audience as well. It is indeed, like I said, a privilege to be here. And I look forward to a very exciting, engaging award ceremony, but also think that this can grow bigger and bigger in the coming years. And we look forward to possibly seeing maybe all of the listed entities one day complying or taking part in these awards. Thank you very much.